Update. Am I wrong for prioritizing my kid over my new wife? I haven't slept all night. It's 7 a.m. in Toronto now and I'm a mess. I thought I'd give you an update. Some of you called me a troll because you couldn't believe what an insensitive jackass I was. Well, you weren't wrong. Here's the update. My wife texted me yesterday saying she found a new place and is planning to talk to a lawyer soon. She asked when she could come by to pack her stuff. I was floored. I thought she was kidding or trying to scare me. But she wasn't. She was very serious. She came over with her coworker Jen. I asked her if she could please stay and talk, then I'd give her a ride back to her coworker's place later. Her coworker gave me the dirtiest look and left. We talked for hours. I'm a monster and a crappy husband. She generally has anxiety and pregnancy made it worse and she's been dealing with it alone. Apparently there was a scare during an ultrasound and she had a full-blown panic attack. She said she was so lonely that the ultrasound tech and nurses had to help her out. Luckily, further testing showed that the baby is fine. I felt sick to my stomach picturing her alone and having a panic attack. I asked her why she didn't tell me. She said she had asked me many times to come, but each time I either called it stupid or made fun of her for being a big baby. She said while she was waiting for the further testing results, she was so anxious that she was throwing up all the time. I lived with her, yet I was so full of myself I didn't even notice. I begged her to come back. She said she can't at this time because of her mental health. I asked if I could come to the appointments from now on. She said of course. We're going to see a marriage counselor as soon as possible. She said she'll only move back when the counselor says she's ready because, at this point, she's not. I asked if I could still take her out on date nights. She looked at me and asked if I was just doing this to expect sex afterward and trick her into coming back. I swore that I would drop her off at her place every time. No sleepovers and no expectations, just dinners, talking, and doing activities like when we were dating. She smiled. She asked about my daughter and I told her she misses you. She said no she doesn't even know me. I admitted she was right. I told her I messed up and that hopefully when she's ready she can join us on some outings. She said yeah maybe. I drove her back to her coworker. So folks, as Doug Ford says, to summarize, I stayed awake all night. I'm disgusted by my actions. So that's the update as of now. My wife has left me for now and I'm skating on very thin ice. Hopefully I'll have more positive updates soon.